is Valley News Live at 4.
You took the rest of her time from us and from her, and she will never come back. You should serve every minute of your time behind bars.
As the case against the Moorhead man accused of murdering, dismembering, and throwing away the body of her 19-year-old daughter last spring is now over. Second-degree murder and will spend more than 30 years in prison, which is the maximum sentence allowed by law for his charges. Tonight on Valley News Live at 6. From Destiny's mom in the aftermath of the hearing, who says she still feels like her daughter's killer has no remorse. New for you at 4, a Jamestown man is behind. Documents say he sexually abused a young teenager for more than a year. 32-year-old Isaiah Jung is charged with 5 counts of gross continuous abuse of a child and child neglect. Documents say he began abusing a 15-year-old in March of 2020, and it continued until April 2021. If convicted, he faces life in prison. Now let's check in with Hutch for a first look at.
All right, Stacy, thanks so much. Beginning to the afternoon here with a few showers and thunderstorms, mainly up along the international border, but by and large, things are quieting down for many of the rest of us. We began the day, by the way, with quite a deep bank of fog across portions of the valley. Took a while to burn off. So showers are exiting through Lake of the Woods, and a closer look showing a couple of those storms moving in towards War Road right now. Still some rumblers along and south of Highway 11 there in Roseau County, and the northern portion of the Red Lakes area may get a drink of water. Look at the temperature range. Ridiculous. 50s to 80s out there as it's hot and muggy in the south. It'll stay that way. It'll also stay quiet, Stacy, this evening in Fargo. Our thunder chances will return, though, late at night. A snapshot and an update for you. The drought has been upgraded to many areas. It is now exceptional in central portion of the Dakotas. The bottom line here is that we need a bunch of rain out west. The good news is my forecast shows we could get some significant rain where they need it most. I'll have an update for you coming up here in Maine weather, and we'll look at storm chances in the overnight tonight as well. And also, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Make sure that you stick your phone up to the TV. Scan this code with your phone's camera. There you can find out information about how to download the Valley News Live weather app, or search VNL Weather in your phone's app store today. This app is free. We update it very regularly, particularly during weather events that are severe or otherwise, to keep you ahead of the storm. Share it with a friend. And I got to tell you, things are looking on the up and up as far as that drought out west. More details here in a few minutes. Stacy?
All right, Hutch, thanks so much. For your help finding 2 missing teenagers. 16-year-old Jasmine Hayes is described as a white female with brown hair, last seen wearing black leggings, a Nike half-zip shirt, Nike shoes, and a black and white jacket. She has a tattoo of a heart on the back of her right calf. 17-year-old Zoe Jones is 5'4", 170 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes, last seen wearing a black sweatshirt, faded blue jean shorts, and brown cowboy boots. She has 2 lip rings. Both teenagers were seen leaving a home in the 1800 block of Park Avenue Northwest around 8 last night. Police say they may be in the Solway area. If you have any information, call Bemidji Police at 218-333-9111. New developments this afternoon in the case of a former Minnesota officer charged in the death of Dante Wright. Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison announced today he will lead the prosecution of the former Brooklyn Center police officer. Kim Potter fatally shot 20-year-old Dante Wright during a traffic stop last month. The city's police chief, who has since stepped down, says he believes Potter meant to use her taser instead of a handgun. The case was handed off to the Attorney General's office after Washington County Attorney Pete Orpett left the case. He came under intense pressure from activists after only charging Potter with manslaughter. A judge has ruled that the Dakota Access Pipeline will keep operating while a federal agency conducts an environmental as a sigh of oil industry and the pipeline's operator, Energy Transfer, but it's a setback for the Standing Rock Sioux tribe after its years-long legal fight against the pipeline. Standing Rock tribal members are concerned about a potential oil leak into the river, which is their water supply. Energy Transfer maintains the line is safe. Minnesota's governor and U.S. senators visited the Minneapolis VA today to speak on veteran suicide prevention. The VA secretary said the suicides are a national tragedy and it takes the entire community to prevent them. Governor Walz says lawmakers cannot rest until veterans get the support they need.
on. We can't rest until every veteran gets the mental health care and the support they need, especially on this issue of veteran suicide. That's why we've joined the Governor's Challenge. It's a handful of states that were chosen to pilot and do the work to make sure we reduce that as much as possible. And zero has to be the goal.
The Minneapolis VA is also credited for vaccinating a large number of veterans against COVID-19. Questions this afternoon amid the new CDC guidelines on masks. The Holiday Convenience Store on 52nd Avenue posted signs saying customers and employees who are vaccinated no longer have to wear a mask while in the store. But how are they supposed to know who is vaccinated and who isn't? The owner of the store, Ben Woodside, says his Holiday store is not asking for proof of vaccination.
We're just trusting people. We're not asking, their health or personal information. We understand that if they read the sign, and we assume that they're vaccinated then.
We asked those who follow our Facebook page what they think about businesses asking for proof of vaccination. Many think it's illegal or a HIPAA violation, but doctors say it's not a HIPAA violation for businesses to ask for proof. To join the conversation, just search for Valley News Live on Facebook. And if you're looking for places to get the vaccine, use our VNL vaccine tracker. It's on the homepage of our website, or you can open your phone camera and point it at the QR code on your screen, then tap the link that pops up. Tri-County Healthcare broke ground in a new hospital outside of Wadena, Minnesota today. The new clinic will be at the corner of Highway 10 and 11th Street Northwest. Tri-County Health says the services offered will be similar to what's offered now, but more robust. They'll have large exam rooms, a rehabilitation center on site, and an air filtration system designed to fight airborne viruses like COVID-19. The $72 million project has been in the works for several years. Construction is scheduled to be complete by 2023. Beer, wine, and baked goods are a few things you can expect to find at the Red River Market Preview tomorrow. Tomorrow's market features more than 30 vendors in the parking lot at Willow Park Elementary. The event in July will be back downtown at Broadway Square. Organizers say small local businesses continue to need your support to stay afloat.
So we saw so much over the last year, that push to buy local and to keep our local businesses open when we weren't necessarily out there shopping as much. And you have to remember, every dollar you spend at the farmers market stays within our community. All these vendors are within a few miles of Fargo.
You can stop by the market tomorrow from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. You can park for free at Blue Cross Blue Shield. Anyone with SNAP or EBT can receive a match up to $10 or $15 when buying grocery items, produce, and baked goods. Some Fargo students spent the morning making their school greener. Longfellow Elementary students planted more than 70 trees at the school today to celebrate Arbor Day. Longfellow's principal says the kids weren't just happy to get out of class, they were excited to help out the community.
The kids have been super excited. They actually love the fact that they're digging holes, they're filling holes, they're actually putting in the stakes, they're watering, they're putting in the mulch, they're doing everything, and they're very excited about it.
This is the 44th year in a row Fargo has been recognized by the National Arbor Day Foundation as a Tree City, USA.
We have literally been waiting for 3 hours.
Straight ahead, the latest on the computer glitch that caused widespread delays and headaches for travelers across the nation.
It was a gray and foggy start to the day. This is from our Tower Cam time lapse in Grand Forks. Cool today, north, much hotter, south, near 90 for you in Wheaton. Drought continues. Your forecast for rain this weekend is next.